Firefighters are continuing to battle a large scrub fire in the South Island's Mackenzie district. The fire is believed to have started at around 11:30 yesterday morning near Lake Pukaki. One homestead has been destroyed, with a number of smaller outer buildings also being ruined. Firefighters' efforts have been hampered by strong northwesterly winds, but it's hoped wet weather tonight will bring relief to the area. Our reporter Anan Zaki and cameraman Nate McKinnon filed this report.
An out-of-control inferno continues to burn through the picturesque Mackenzie district near Lake Pukaki this evening. So far, it's burnt through 3,500 hectares of land, with 70 firefighters battling the blaze on the ground and 17 helicopters fighting from above. Mackenzie District Council spokesperson Chris Clark says the townships of Twizel and Mount Cook are safe, with helicopters providing invaluable help.
There's aerial assets that are really attacking the perimeter of the fire and stopping it spreading out of the current area. And the ground crews have made significant progress in terms of extending those protection zones around.
Mr Clark says the big danger this afternoon has been gale nor'westerlies, and helicopters will be stood down if winds get too strong or when it gets too dark. State Highway 80 remains closed due to significant amounts of smoke blowing across the road. The fire is expected to remain on the western side of the highway. The police also escorted a number of vehicles from State Highway 80 this morning. Fire and Emergencies Mid and South Canterbury Principal Rural Officer Rob Hans praised locals for developing fire defences which saved homes.
They've taken our advice over the years and developed what we call defensible space, a distance between the fuels that will burn and their property, something like 30 or 40 metres. And they have got some incredible defendable space up there, and it's the only reason that our aircraft were able to save some of those properties.
One person is thought to have received minor injuries while trying to tackle the original outbreak on Sunday, but otherwise no one has been hurt. Mount Cook resident and Southern Alps guiding owner Mary Hobbs, whose husband Charlie is a volunteer firefighter battling the blaze, says the helicopters are proving their use yet again. She praised the pilots and firefighters for their bravery.
They've kept going in the face of a daunting inferno. I mean, it takes a tremendous amount of guts to fly in these conditions with smoke, wind and flames, which at times has reached to 100 metres in height.
Mrs Hobbs says the helicopter operators, which have faced challenges due to COVID-19, deserve more help from the government.
The helicopter companies have had an incredibly tough year, with little or no government support, because the aviation package that was originally released for them actually went to government bodies and bureaucracy.
Twizel farmer James Leslie says farmers are keeping an eye on the blaze, but at this stage there has been little disruption.
There was a fair amount of warning and people were able to get their livestock out of harm's way. It blew up quite quickly, but the direction it was heading was away from the town and away from the farms.
For those in the area, good news could be on the way, with Chris Clark saying a cold front is expected to bring rain and possibly snow to the Mackenzie area tonight.
The strategy with these big fires is really around containment, and then wait for nature to do its thing and let it extinguish itself.
The latest Met Service forecast is predicting the rain to arrive tonight, with possibly thundery falls turning to snow in the morning. In Christchurch for Checkpoint, Anan Zaki.